Hello Leo and welcome to my channel. This is going to be your June 2023 reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. We're going to jump straight in there after the sound bowl for about 20 seconds. So if you'd like to join me on a nice inhalation and exhale. Okay Leo, let us see what June has in store for you. We're going to get a theme for the month through a major arcana and see what theme you're exploring in June. Oh, let's get these the right way up. Hang on a second. Leo. Thank you. Star. Beautiful, beautiful energy. This is like wish fulfillment. This is publicity. This is following your North Star. Healing, resurrection, faith, renewal. Deep internal cleanse. Okay, we're going to get 3 piles for you. Current energy starting the month. Next pile will be any unforeseen situations or circumstances, and the final pile will be the outcome for the month. Oh, June. And we will clarify with the gilded. I will show you in the end, don't worry. 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Unseen, 3 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the outcome, High Priestess, 2 of Wands, Page of Wands. Yes, there is reason to be excited this month, okay? Starting off a little bit in a kind of energy, but it's looking good, okay? I'm going to clarify all of these and then I'll talk through each thing. It's just to save you and me time, rather than going through all the general energies first and then going into the detail. Let's just do it all at once. Okay. The 2 of Pentacles, we've got the Death card, 3 of Swords, Sun, and the 4 of Cups we have King of Pentacles, the Devil, Magician, and then the 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords, the Moon, yeah, Hangman. Okay, and the 3 of Wands we have the High Priestess, 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups and 7 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles we have, Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, King of Swords we have Empress. It's 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, High Priestess, we have the Knight of Swords, 7 of Swords again, and the King of Wands, 2 of Wands, we have the Fool, yeah, 2 of Cups, Strength, and Page of Wands, we have the Tower, 9 of Swords, and 4 of Pentacles. I'm aware I'm speaking quite softly, don't worry, because I'm not really talking to you. Okay. Lots of exciting stuff to be thankful for this month, but you start off the month pretty sticky. Okay, 2 of Pentacles, you are really feeling overstretched at this moment. Okay, and it's to do with your heart. It's to do that there's been a huge transformation. Okay, as it relates to your like a heartbreak. Now, this doesn't necessarily need to be a heartbreak in love. This could be heartbreaking in the sense of, and this is something that's been past energy, heartbreaking in the sense of perhaps you worked very hard on a project or work situation and every effort that you put in, it didn't work out. you know. So it's something from the past that wasn't successful, and you'd really hoped it would be successful, but it wasn't. The illumination that's coming on in for you is extremely transformative, in the sense that you recognize, no, you don't want to feel overstretched with the things that you put your heart and soul into it. It should be more kind of easy flowing, a bit more excitable. It shouldn't be such hard work. All right. Now, of course, there's an element of where we need to master our own skills, and we need to stretch ourselves, because here's a, you know, this is taken for a gymnast, and he's got 2 medals over there. So of course, I'm not saying that we shouldn't be mastering our crafts to some degree, or mastering our relationships, mastering our own egos and our spiritual journeys. I'm not saying that. That's important. But this seems to be something in a very physical way that you have been, that you put all your heart and soul into, and it didn't go according to plan. It wasn't successful as you thought. So you're still feeling a little bit, it's like a hangover from that. Okay, but we do have that shift where it is transforming from this broken heart into this, okay, I've got space and time now to be excited about the new adventures in my life. So there is a shift that's taking place, but you're still in that kind of energy of, feels like you've got one hand in the future, one hand in the past. In the past, you know, just as when you start to think about the future, the past kind of tries to keep you stuck in an energy of regret, remorse. Why the hell did I put so much into that? Okay. Now, with the 4 of Cups underneath it, that tells me that there's something on the horizon available for you, but you ain't taking it. You're not seeing it, because the 4 of Cups, he's like this no man's an island, right? This guy is kind of semi-self-sufficient, and he's got 3 cups next to him. And the 4th cup, I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but it is represented as a ship, okay? So if he were to see that there's a ship in the horizon, he could do world travel. He could actually gain more than what he's just got, rather than just being on his little bubble, on his little island. Okay, feels to me like there's some sort of offering coming in through from somebody. We've got the King of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Magician card. So this seems to me someone who you are aware of. Now, obviously, it could be a Capricorn, because it's the King of Pentacles is an Earth sign, and the Devil is a Capricorn sign. So we've got some strong Capricorn energy coming forward there for you. But what I'm seeing here is it could be an offer that comes on in from some sort of boss type figure that is very practical, you know, kind of is successful in his own right, and extremely hardworking, maybe a little bit of a workaholic because of the Devil card. I wanted to also say alcoholic, which is also Devil energy as well. And then we've got the Magician here. So there's someone around you that deeply, desperately wants to manifest, wants to really kind of work with you on something, okay? But with that Devil energy, it does suggest that there may be some sort of binding contract, something that keeps you a little bit kind of conditional, if I should say that. And so obviously the choice whether you take this or not is totally up to you. But I don't really see, I don't think you know it's on the horizon just yet. Okay, now we do have the 7 of Swords. Okay, 7 of Swords is something that is hiding behind the veil and just poking its little head out. Okay, it can talk about an energy of strategy. It can also talk about an energy of manipulation, not being transparent in something, because he's wearing a mask. Okay, he's hiding his true intentions, and that is clarified by the 2 of Swords, the Moon card, and the Hangman. Okay, so it feels to me like it's all connected in the sense that you may be getting an offer that's coming on in by some sort of King of Pentacles energy, and I love the King of Pentacles energy, but when you get it with the Devil card, sometimes it may be a little bit too manipulative, and then when you have the 7 of Swords underneath there, it's like, nah, I feel like it's talking about the same thing. 2 of Cups, the Moon, and the Hangman. It tells me that you are just not sure whether you want to take this. Thank you very much. Okay, even though you are making the clear decision to sit with it and spend time looking at it from all different angles, whatever this offer or this idea is, before making your decision full on. Now the Moon card does actually say that things are very uncertain at this time, and so the path ahead of you is extremely uncertain. But I mean, we could say that about anyone. But the Moon card also does say that it's about balance. It's all about balance. Taming your wild side with the wolf, and bringing a bit more risk to your domestic side with the dog. Okay, finding that internal balance, even though it may feel a little bit uncertain. Honestly, I don't get a nice feeling about this. I feel like there's something better coming on forwards for you. So if you are finding, it's what I really love about this is that, because even though you're undecided about whether to take this opportunity or that this offer, this Ace of Cups, because it would be an Ace of Cups on top of that Four of Cups. You know, you have your own Three of Cups, and then the Fourth of Cups is available to you. Either you're not seeing it, or you see it but you're like, nah, you know. There is some sort of hidden agenda. Now, I mean, for some people, it could be literally that it's a new business startup and nobody wants to tell anyone about it because they don't want anyone else to steal their ideas. So it could be referring to that. But I'm not really happy about this combination, because when we got the Star card, okay, overarching everything, this is telling me that there is hope and faith for the future and cleansing. So it feels that you're still in this cleansing phase of feeling that being stretched between the old and the new, this failings from the past, and wanting to put your hope and desires into your successes for the future. And it feels like it's happening too quickly over here. I feel like there's more healing that needs to take place, so that you're not just making a very quick or impulsive decision, that you actually are taking the time, which you are with that Hangman, to really decide, okay, what is it that I really want? Because when the Star is around you, it's a beautiful energy. You can really kind of bank on that. So you might as well make the best decision, right? Rather than just like the safe option. Now we've got the Three of Wands over here. Okay, now this is what's unseen towards you. There's a bit of a delay that's taking place with the work that you are doing, or something that you are working on. Okay, I feel and the reason why there is a bit of a delay is because there is this very type of, you're picking up on this energy from, like an energy from the past, someone from the past, situation from the past. It could be a work placement from the past. You're picking up on it as a High Priestess. Intuitively, you're kind of knowing, I feel like something's going to come back at me. It's like, you know, when there may not be a really rational decision or reason why, but you're sort of sensing like, that something's, I'm just biding my time here, because I'm expecting some lashback. Lashback, is that a word? Lashback? You know, when you, I hope you know what I mean. You kind of, so in a way, you're kind of biding your time. You're kind of just keeping your head down, because you sense that there's something from the past that's going to come crawling back in. And you are, while you're kind of keeping your head down with regards to work and even sort of biding your time, you are going to need to stand in your power here and protect what is yours, whether it's your work, your creativity, your sense of independence, your ideas and projects. I feel like there's definitely going to be a need to be strong for that, okay? And I feel like you sense it's coming. So, I mean, for some of you, perhaps you are having a court case or something, and so you're kind of biding your time and making sure you have all your ducks in a row to present it. But it feels more personally attached with that Six of Cups. And obviously, the Six of Cups can also talk about children. So for some of you, it could be relative to children, all right? But this is where the fun and games start happening. So while you're kind of biding your time, you're doing the right thing with that Three of Wands. The Bushman there is just taking his time. He knows it takes time to make fire, okay? And he's sitting still, and there's a delay, but he's just plodding on, plodding on, plodding on. That is what you're needing to do in the kind of interim between the next things that start showering into your life. And the next things are really, really nice. You've got the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay. Now, this energy has come up twice for you. It's showing up a little bit later. This is telling me with that Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands again, and the Two of Pentacles, feels like Wheel of Fortune is now turning in your favor and you are getting some help. Okay, help is really coming into your life, and it does feel very monetary in factor because of the following cards that are coming on into. So if there has been some sort of lack of transparency in your arena, I feel like you're getting the payout for it in other areas of your life. So it might not be as closely, it may not be a direct link, but it is like a karmic return. Okay, it feels it's taken a bit of time, but you are now getting the resources that you need to balance yourself. That is going to keep your head above water initially. Okay, then we get an added bonus. After that, we got the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords could be some sort of mentor, some sort of good person coming into your life that will help you gain all the information and research and eligibility for what you deserve. It could also be that you're in that energy now as well, where you are really kind of hunkering down and dealing with the small details, okay? Because in a way, you're still kind of biding your time. So for some of you, maybe there have been a few money worries for the month of June. That's all going to shift now, because this King of Swords is a great person to have. I feel like you're embracing the energy, but only because there's someone else around you that is viewing the situation as that, looking at the finer details. Okay, it's clarified by the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. So we really are talking about money, material, resources, and property here. Okay, so whatever thing you had your hopes and dreams and wishes on, whatever you wished upon a star with that star card, you're getting it, which is really, really nice. So we've got the King of Swords, who's going to be really, really helpful in enabling you to put your creativity into something that can continue to be abundant, can grow and be nurtured, and gain momentum as it does so. Give you either a windfall of cash, money that you weren't expecting, a positive outcome if you have been dealing with any sort of legal situation, and again a return, a financial return that is actually owing to you, karmically speaking. So this is a thing that's setting you up for the outcome for the month. Okay, the outcome, we have the High Priestess, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so over here we have, again, your intuition is picking up on brand new beginnings, information beyond the veil, you know, like over here. Your Two of Wands is where you're ready to, okay, right now I've got a little bit of a strong footing, financially speaking, or my sense of security. Now where do I move from here? And then we have this beautiful Ace of Wands, which is like a meteorite. It's a rare, inspired idea that could have been granted to you through news of somebody else. It's like a beautiful opportunity, but it's rare, so you've got to strike while the iron's hot. The High Priestess, I do feel that you're picking up on, again, a type of forceful energy around you. We've got the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords again, and the King of Wands. Okay, so I do feel that you are starting to pick up on energy surrounding. It feels it's weird, because it feels to me like, because of the beginning of the month where you were like, nah, and you were giving things the benefit of the doubt, I feel like you're not having it anymore by the end of the month. By the end of the month, you're sort of kind of going, you know, anyone who comes at me with any sort of forceful information, you're just pushing me for communication with that Knight of Swords. Anyone who is a little bit hidden agenda-ish, I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm going to stand in my power, which is you, the King of Wands, and I'm going to go where my heart tells me to go, where my fire tells me to go, and I'm not putting up with it. I feel like you're picking up on those energies before they happen, because you're starting to become extremely sensitive to those subtleties in people's body language, in the behavior, in what they're actually saying behind their words. Because the High Priestess is quite a psychic card as well. It shows that you're highly intuitive at this time, and it also talks about mystery. So it feels to me that even though the Star card is here, which is kind of mysterious in itself, because you're like, you know, you've got some good stuff coming, but you don't know how it's going to shape. It feels to me by the end of the month, you're like, you know what, because you've got the High Priestess twice now, by the end of the month, you're like, you know what, if it's not transparent, I'm not having it. If it's not laid out in black and white, I'm not giving it the time of day. All right? And I think this is really, really powerful for you, because not only has this financial abundance given you a kind of a bit more of a sense of security, that you can feel a bit more self-asserted in that sense, like the King of Wands, like your natural state is, but it does feel to me like you're just not putting up with it. Yeah? You're not putting up with anything that is illegitimate, wishy-washy, uncertain. You're not putting up with it anymore. Okay, because you're picking up on why they're not being so clear about this. Yeah? Okay. Two of Wands. You had that almost that, I wouldn't say crossroads, but now you're ready to venture off. Now that you recognize, okay, I now have reevaluated what my values are, where I put my values, in things, in people, in situations, and in myself. And now I'm ready to take a leap of faith and venture into my next chapter, with the Fool, the Two of Cups, and the Strength card. And what I love about this is I'm not seeing the Two of Cups as a romantic union, although of course it can be. Here we go. I'm seeing here, because we got that Strength card, which is your card, Leo, I'm seeing here that you are now ready to have a love affair with yourself. And I don't mean that in a weird way. I mean, the Two of Cups can often talk about you connecting with your higher self. The reason I'm picking up that so strong is this High Priestess energy coming forward, the star, this North Node star that's coming forward for me. I feel like you're ready to take the next step in your life, even if you are with a partner, but you're like, whoa, no. I'm trusting myself now, because I've realized what I'm willing to put up with and what I'm not willing to put up with in any scope of life. But now, as I set off on my next journey, I want to fall in love with myself. I want to connect with my higher self. I want to really discover my unique talents and abilities. And I know I'm going to be outside my comfort zone, because it is far easier to have that reflected in the people back at me, where my issues or my ideas lie and my values. But now I want to do that within. I don't want it to be reflected in the people around me. I need to be able to be aware of it within. So I feel like it's such a beautiful time, because you're connecting, you're becoming more in alignment with your higher self. And this is a new journey for you. Even if you've done that kind of spiritual work in the past, this is a new level. Okay, it's embracing your divine feminine with your divine masculine. It's finding equal balance, a balance within. And this is going to be the journey that you're on now. Okay, but it's going to take a little bit of courage, because we may find ourselves that we want to slip back into old habits. So that's the only reason why a Strength card is there, as well as determination, the stamina. But the Leo card, that Strength card, does tell me that you can do it. As you're doing that within yourself and you're honoring yourself a lot more, all of a sudden, bing, we get this meteorite. And it is a blast. It is a very surprising opportunity or idea, because is we've got the Tower, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that this opportunity that comes on in, it's going to really shake up your world, because you're like, wait a minute. I decided I'm going on the spiritual journey to discover within me and fall in love with me, and now all of a sudden you want me to put my energy into something that seems like a rare opportunity that's come out of nowhere, but you don't know where to put, with the Four of Pentacles, you don't know where to put your investments. Now, investments in the sense of your energy, your love, your finances, all of those sorts of things. And so you may find yourself a bit worried about what the right decision is to do, but I'm still feeling really positive about this because of that Star card. So I feel, hang on, let me just give me a moment with this. It's got a lot of fire going on over here. So for some of you, you might have a little spark in the home that needs to be addressed. Maybe just check your electrics at home. Okay, that's just for some of you, obviously. There may be some sort of push. I mean, when we have the Tower card, it's basically the universe telling us, okay, you've ignored the signs, right? So we're just going to do it for you, so you can see it as is, right? I feel like you may be a little bit concerned about your living environment, okay? And you're wanting to deeply hold on to your finances and your sense of security in your home, but you may be feeling that something's trying to shift you out, a circumstance or an idea, okay? So it may come out of nowhere, but I still, even if it's like a job opportunity that's a rare moment, it may cause you a little bit of anxiety, because you're like, well, now I have to uproot and move and follow that iron, strike while the iron is hot. Okay, and that could cause a little bit of anxiety, because you're like, but I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't. Okay, but remember, the Star card is telling you that it's the time is now to really take that leap of faith, and to know that things are actually happening in your highest good and for your ultimate wish fulfillment. So you may have an opportunity, but you're like, but I don't feel ready. Okay, that's, I think, the strongest energy I'm getting. Wonderful opportunity, you're like, I don't feel I'm ready. I'm here to tell you that you are. Okay, but that Strength card, absolutely, and that Fool card, absolutely. Okay, and the Tower card is ultimately a very positive card. People always get afraid of the Tower card. It's a beautiful card. Okay, it helps us to see what we need to see right now. So there's something is fast paced happening on in, you got to see it quick. Okay, it's for your highest good. All right, so Leo, I am going to just close this reading off with an oracle card. Okay, what does Leo need to know for June for their highest good, please? Thank you. Play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Okay, so Spirit is really basically asking you for the month of June, is because there's so much heaviness that's happening around you, it's really important that you try to do whatever you can, whatever tricks you have up your sleeve about changing your vibration, raising your frequencies, getting a bit more excited about the future, which is what the Star card really is about. It's a 17. You reduce a 17 numerology, it becomes an 8, which is manifestation. We see that in our real world by the number 8. Okay, Spirit is saying, lighten up. Now, it is very difficult to lighten up if you're dealing with someone who is a bit with not the best intentions at heart, and if there's been a shift between, even if you've been dealing with some sort of legal situation, or and then you've got finances coming on in, but you're now worried about the future because you've been in that position before, all of that sort of stuff. Yes, it's all heavy stuff, but you can lighten the load yourself by allowing yourself even an hour a day to do something totally silly, totally exciting, totally just for fun's sake. Okay, there's really a need to do that to balance the energy so that you can move through these energies with a bit more of a yes perspective rather than a oh good God no. Yeah. Alright, so that's all I have for you, Leo. I really hope it helped. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website lovetomore.com, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.